Welcome to the Upside Down Show. It's Roll Up the Rim season and Stacy has a broken collarbone. On today's episode, watch us make a cake strictly out of cheese.
Yum, yum.
How cheesy is that? So we're carrying on in our series on the book of Colossians. We're talking about the person and character of Jesus.
Today we're talking about Jesus as the firstborn of all creation.
Now what in the world does that mean?
It sounds like he was the first person ever born.
Or like he was part of creation.
Even if we just say that Jesus was God's firstborn son, it seems odd that we would need to clarify that God only had one son.
But what we need to realize is that being firstborn is not the same as being firstborn.
It's a bit misleading that this is the compound word that we use.
Firstborn is a title, but it's not necessarily given to the one who was born first.
It's just a title made up of some poorly chosen words.
Like a king crab isn't actually a king, or a crab.
The Bombay duck is actually a type of fish.
A funny bone is actually a nerve, and it's not particularly funny.
At all. A firstborn is a title that is similarly misleading.
A firstborn is someone who receives the inheritance from their father.
It's also the one who has the most authority.
So God is the ruler of this world, but Jesus, because he is the firstborn, has his authority established on earth by the Father.
So, a firstborn is not necessarily the first one born, and we're going to help you remember that today by making a cheesecake.
Now, unlike traditional cheesecakes, which are made out of cream cheese, we are going to make a cake out of cheddar cheese. Pretty cheesy.
Yep. So, I've got a recipe here for a chocolate cake, and instead we're going to use this grated up cheese that I did. Alright, we need 1 cup of all-purpose flour.
That I can do.
1 cup of white sugar. Now we would add the cocoa, but instead we're going to add the cheese.
How much? Oh, this feels so wrong.
What are we doing? Baking soda and baking powder. We need both of those things.
Cheese! You need me to get those.
Yep. I don't know anything is in this kitchen. Sugar-coated cheese. I have never seen this before in my life.
Can we just try one?
Ew. I don't really want to.
I just want to try sweet cheese. I'll tell you guys if sweet cheese is good or not. It's not.
Okay. I'm gonna mix this all together and then we'll pour it into the pan.
Like it looks like it's gonna be a delicious scone. Scone. A scone.
Alright, so I've got this all mixed it up. Yeah. Alright.
Okay, ready?
So go ahead and pour it in. We should go.
What? And how long? Oh, there she goes! She's gonna be a beauty!
Alright, so the timer just went. We're gonna take the cake out. So here we go. Blast of cake smelling goodness.
It does smell really good.
And there it is.
That looks like some nice cornbread.
It does. I hope it tastes as nice as that too. I just cut the cheese cake. I got you a plate.
Let's see what
it's
happens
very
here.
orange.
I was expecting like some strings of cheese, but it actually honestly just looks like...
Looks like orange cake.
I keep saying it looks like cornbread, and it really does. How does it smell?
It smells actually quite nice, actually.
Okay, high five. And eat it. Yeah. This is good. You don't like it?
It's actually not bad.
This is delicious.
It honestly tastes like cornbread.
I would 100% eat this at a meal. We could win MasterChef with this.
We could sell this.
Eat this, Gordon Ramsay. So,
Just kidding.
the firstborn is not necessarily the firstborn, the same way that cheesecake is not the same as cheesecake.
There are lots of times in the Bible where the firstborn was not actually the firstborn.
That a piece?
No,
Half a piece?
no. You go ahead and eat a whole piece, Kevin.
Isaac and Jacob both receive inheritances, even though they are the second-born sons.
David is the youngest of at least 8 sons, but he is called the firstborn because he becomes the king of Israel.
Jesus is the firstborn of all creation.
That means he receives authority over creation.
He's the most important thing in this universe.
It doesn't mean that he was born first.
Or that he's part of creation.
It is simply a confusing compound word.
Cheesecake.
Cheese cake.
You want to try some, Greg? Come on over. Okay. I saw that stringy part you had.
It's actually quite good. You'll want a whole piece of your own after you try one bite. Nah.
What do you think? It's good. Edible.